Good morning everyone and welcome on this new deal of the day video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, knowing that I'm making this video at 4:15 a.m. here, so at least to return the favor you can maybe hit the like button and leave maybe a nice comment. Anyway guys, today's deal of the day will be actually on the gold. And before we start, I wanted to highlight that yesterday we had the federal funds rates and the FOMC statement on the USD pairs. Of course, as a result, we can see right here that many of the signals which I have sent on the midweek analysis are failing, and that is again normal. I mean, in the end, we have to look at the EURUSD. It was going in the right direction and reversed, just like I think like 10 pips before reaching the take profit level. Pound USD also was going in the right direction for about 50 pips before reversing due to the news. AUDUSD also same. It was going in the right direction for 72 pips. Same goes to the USDCAD. USDJPY was actually one of the must-winning signals so far, with more than 81 pips of profit. And the USD also has been activated and running in profit so far. I think it went in about 30 pips of profit. Of course, meanwhile, the gold has reversed from the take profit level. So again, we cannot, of course, overcome the news, guys. We have to be careful, guys, always to the news. And I have warned you in the beginning of the midweek analysis about the FOMC statement news. Anyway, the deal of the day will be actually on the gold. And as we can see right now, the gold has made a strong bearish movement. However, let me just tell you something, that if we move to the weekly chart right now, we can see that we are still actually on a bullish momentum. However, what we are trading for this week is going to be the pullback. Now, what pullback right here? Let me just tell you something, guys. Actually, I'm expecting, based on the weekly chart, for the gold to respect that level of a previous support at 1910.98. As we can see, it was also right here a strong level of the support, a fake breakout, and again, it was here a support number one. Therefore, I'm expecting from the gold to actually continue the fall to reach the same level to create second attempt of the support. Now, moving to the daily chart, however, it's important to notice right here that we're having here, of course, a resistance trend line, as we can see, and the gold has been respecting that level of the resistance trend line. However, we also have right here, of course, a support trend line. In the end, we had right here what we call a triangle. So as we can see in this triangle right here, the gold has reached the edge of the resistance trend line, or the edge of the triangle, and after creating here the pin bar based on the daily chart, we can expect from the gold to continue the fall to reach the other edge of the triangle, or the supported trend line right here. And after that, the gold is going to be in consolidation mode and most likely be ranging right here before finally makes the price explosion. Now, what is the price explosion? A price explosion going to happen right here when the market reach what we call the bottleneck, or the edge of that triangle. The ending of it, I mean, is going to be either a strong bullish movement or a strong bearish one. Personally, I'm expecting to be a bullish one, but however, for the meantime, we will actually be trading the gold until it reaches that level of the support trend line, and after that, we might actually consider buying it. But until then, we will be shorting the gold. So moving now to the 4-hour time frame, as we can see right here, let me just delete this line right here. Now, if we look at this pattern right now, we can notice here that we had, of course, a real level of the resistance and has been followed later with the fake breakout. Therefore, I would recommend to sell the gold exactly right here at the real attempt of the resistance at 1935.19. Now, if we look at the left side also, we can notice that the same level has actually been acting as a real strong attempt of the resistance in the past, and also as a support. Therefore, I believe 1935 is going to be a strong level to start selling the gold at it. Not only that, but also right here, we are having here, of course, a resistance trend line. Check this out. It has been respected all the way. And remarkably, we had here 1, 2, 3 attempts of the resistance trend line. Then we had here the fake breakout number 1. That's interesting. Later on, the market, of course, has failed to create any support trend line right here. And instead, it just kept another resistance trend line number 1, 2, 3, and 4 attempts. In the end, we had more than 7 attempts of a resistance trend line. Then again, we had another fake breakout number 2 right now. So right now, we're having here 2 fake breakouts. Meanwhile, we had 7 real attempts of the resistance. Therefore, we can notice also that now that the gold is actually right here on a support level, and there is a possibility for a pullback. That means that the gold might actually make a pullback right here, respecting the same level of the resistance trend line plus the previous level of a resistance, and afterwards the gold will gonna continue the fall. However, in the end, we are expecting from the gold to continue the fall till it reaches that level of the support at 1907.63 as a maximum. However, I'm sending the take profit level to be just right there exactly at that level of the support at 1917, which means we can actually expect about 180 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, the stop loss will be placed just a little bit above that level of a resistance for about 122 pips. Again, because we are our main analysis relying on that level of the resistance trend line. If the gold is going to be able to exceed that level, then we most likely cannot trust this signal any longer. Anyway, guys, let me now write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the gold. Hopefully it will be a good one, and hopefully we can make good profits with it. And by the way, guys, I just want to say in the end that we have been I have actually spotted some comments recently on the channel. Some people actually like attacking on the channel because one of the signals have failed, and I find this really unbelievable. I mean, if anyone is here only for the signals and expecting all of them to be in profit and is gonna attack the creator because one of them have failed, then I highly recommend them to unsubscribe and just leave the channel and don't ever take any signals from me again. This channel here is for the good traders, for the real traders, for those who understand that losing is part of this game, and it's unbelievable that you are ignoring all the winning signals and you are focusing only on the losses. Of course, I'm talking, guys, to the bad people, not to you, because 95% of the viewers here on the channel are really nice people and very good people who understand everything about trading, and they are knowing very well that losing also can be part of this business and we can never win every single day. But it was just important, guys, to spread the notice. I mean, let me show you, for example, here. We had here this comment, for example. He said no TP and the USDCAD hit stop loss. And by the way, he was spreading the comment all over the channel. I deleted, of course, all of these comments and I just kept this one right here. And of course, I recommended him to leave the channel because for me, he doesn't seem like a good or actually a profitable trader if he cannot accept any losses at all. Meanwhile, of course, we cannot ignore all these very, very nice comments. I mean, it's really very beautiful community and I really love it. And I'm doing the best I can to help everyone here in their day trading. And by the way, Mr. Muhammad, if you are listening to me about your AUDCHF, I believe that the AUDCHF has already been respecting that level of a previous resistance, and therefore if you have opened your buy order right here, you better close it or wait for the retest at 0.58067 before you can close the trade in a break even. So anyway, guys, I hope it was a good video and hopefully it will be a good signal. And by the way, I couldn't send a late week analysis because the market reading is still not clear for me. We have to wait some more volatility to understand how the next movement is gonna happen. However, the gold, of course, is different. I think it's easier to read the gold. It's already falling. I hope it will not fall before reaching our sell level. Anyway, guys, sorry for the long speech. In the end, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.